Alright, welcome back. So, we're exploring the cave system. They called it Paradise, but it's Whisperwind's Cavern.
Hello.
And we're looking for a guy named Dietz. Lodge. Sure, why not? We'll start here. Hello. Kinda laggy, don't you think? Militiamen. I'm gonna steal that. Militiamen. I'm gonna steal your milk bottle and your pool balls.
Should have brought some chewing tobacco.
Yeah, you should have. Man, I've been really wanting to go back
How's it treating you?
to my nicotine. It's been, what, 4 months now?
Should have brought some chewing tobacco.
Is there anyone up here? Oh, okay. It's balcony. Oh, wait. What's over here? Jacob.
You must be the newest addition to our group. You don't look like much. I suppose you'll have the time to prove your worth. I am Jacob, second in command of the Portland Militiamen. I should warn you that if you happen to cross me, it won't end well.
Yeah.
And should you prove to be a detriment to our society, a parasite, you will be made just as irrelevant.
Who are you?
My name is Jacob, second in command of what's left of this great nation, and you best show me the respect I deserve for what's to come. Or at the very least, know when it's time for discussion.
What's to come? You're second in command?
That's right. Your inflections reek of ill intentions, ill thought. Not a great start if you wish to live here.
My inflections? Hey, come on. Didn't mean anything by it, sir. Just wanted to learn how things work around here.
Right then. Keep it up. You might do well here in the future. Might. The rule of law here is survival and survival only. Anyone who is a threat or a burden will be dealt with extreme prejudice.
Got it. So basically, don't become the fat kid.
What is it you need?
Got any work?
I don't have any work for you. But if you're looking to prove yourself, bring me trophies of any NCR dog you put down. Their dog tags will work.
Yeah, I probably got a few.
Well done. Another step closer to the NCR being done with. What is it you need?
Do I have any more?
Well done. What is it you need?
Anyway, who are you?
Is this what you do? Walk around and mindlessly poke people, asking who they are? Are you a child? Our conversation is over. What is it you need?
What's your opinion on the Legion?
The Legion has its strengths, but where they lack in is imagination, or rather adaptation. But like roaches, they cling to life. At most, they're children, trying to recreate shadows their father cast. It will either change or die. More than I can say about the NCR.
And what's your opinion on Dietz?
Dietz is a savior and a visionary. He resembles a prophet we should all aim to be. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure. Here's a dog tag.
Well done. Another...
Okay.
Until next time.
Heavy precision rifle. No, this looks really nice. You mind if I steal this? I'm gonna steal this. Thanks. Hey,
What is it you need?
do you need any help finding your rifle? You know, as a job? Oh, excuse me.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I'm surprised that luck held up this long.
Let's check out this rifle. So I'm pretty sure I bought a bunch of mods for it already. What was this thing called? Like a heavy precision rifle? Or the precision heavy rifle? There we go. Wow, can aim down sights. Let's see, give you a stand. Big Mag. Really? Big Mag brings up to 15? Huh. It's kind of weird. I would have figured it would start at 5 and go up to 10. Alright. Let me put the scope on it. Turn my mini-map on. Tom's house. Who's Tom? Let's find out. Tom. This to their support carbine and your Wonder Glue. You been huffing this shit, Tom? Hey, Tom, you got a lot of blood on the floor. Tom. So how do you think Tom died? Oh, was he sitting at his computer and it just exploded backwards and shot him into the bookshelf? A bunch of books fell on him, crushed his skull. Probably. Probably. I'm qualified to answer that question. After all, I platinumed L.A. Noire. I didn't, but that would actually be a game I would like to go back and get all the platinum trophies for. Remember I had one of them, it was like start a fight
Knocked back a
without
few blues on my
losing
woman
your,
last night.
hat.
And darn it if I haven't been carrying a full-on suit.
We got housing cavern. Alright, so we haven't been into these yet. George's shack. Georgia. Stealing all your fission batteries.
Oh! Oh, you scared me. You must be new around here. It's good. My name's Georgia. Nice to meet you.
Who are you?
Georgia.
Sorry, who? So what's with the shrine outside?
You like it? I built it for my mother a while back. I like to think of it as a symbol of hope. Of course, that's not what she looked like, but the similarities are present. It took me months to chisel that out of the rock.
Oh,
I'm glad it turned out the way it did.
wow. What are your thoughts on the anti-mutant policy? Which I guess is a thing here.
My dad's hate for them. I just don't see why. I've never met a ghoul, but I've heard they can think and speak rationally. If that's so, I just don't see the logic in it. But my dad goes on and on about how they decay ourselves with their mere existence.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Who's your dad, anyway? deets? Because I'm kind of looking for them. You can tell that new person just broke into your house and stole everything. Town Hall. Maybe we can find deets here. This sounds like a place to be. If he goes by being a mayor.
Yes. Welcome. You must be the one Earl was telling me about. Please, come in. I must admit, I'm a bit amazed that one person could do the job that about 10 of my men could not. So for that, I congratulate you. That still leaves a few questions unanswered. For example, I'm not sure why you've come here. Now, most people who come from the West wouldn't dare venture this far into the wildlands. So tell me, why are you here?
I was actually on my way up to a bounty and just happened to be passing through. And I really wanted to come face to face with a typewriter. It's been a lifelong dream of mine. Just like to explore.
So that's what led you here from Vegas? Your need to explore. Sad you had to come with such a crippled force as the NCR, but I digress.
How do you know who I am?
I wouldn't be someone relative to this place if I didn't have eyes and ears within my enemies. The NCR was easy to infiltrate with their dire demand for troops. It's so easy for them to forget who works where and why. Such a big group, but so horribly led. It's as if people never learn. Anyway, yes, I know all about you. Was curious ever since my scouts spotted you nearby. How excited I was when you came upon our doorstep.
So who are you?
You can call me Dietz. You must be thinking it's an odd name. I know, but one must honor where they came from.
Where did you come from?
Like many people, my life is a rich tapestry. Such as yourself, I'm sure. However, I'm not one to share unpleasantness. Especially when the request is so out of the blue.
So why do you live here?
The land outside is harsh and cruel. Surely any town visible to the naked eye is prime meat for any growing empire. I only aim to keep my own little empire safe for now. Ride out the storm, and live to fight another day. I admit it isn't the biggest community, or even the most safe or practical. Nonetheless, we hope to expand. First the cave, then annexation can begin. Once the leading armies have weakened each other, of course.
So why are you attacking people in settlements?
It was intended as a message. A message to get a rise out of local settlements. If the NCR couldn't defend one village, well, then who's to say they could defend theirs? Besides, we only killed the ones who didn't deserve to live. Everyone else was chased off to relay the message of our deed. That is why we let the priest live. That and also due to his cowardice at the time.
Huh. Okay. So who exactly qualifies as people that don't deserve to live?
Anyone who supports our enemies, and anyone who's mutated beyond saving.
So you kill ghouls?
I believe that the Earth was created for humans to enjoy. It was also created as a test of our worth. We all die, all of us. And those skinless abominations are a cancer. No creature on heaven or earth can avoid death. These people are tainted in suffering. Eventually they succumb to the evil that personifies them. It becomes the Pharaoh's many fears. Such monsters should be removed for the safety of mankind.
I mean, I'm pretty sure humans do the same thing and become cannibals and raiders. And the ghouls aren't that much different than human beings. What about the super mutants?
Another scourge upon humanity, but much worse. Stella Bullet works just as well. Creatures like the super mutants and Deathclaws are humanity's biggest threat, and should be dealt with accordingly.
Well, I don't agree with you, but I don't want to pick a fight, so I don't really care either way.
Fair enough. The time will come, I suppose.
Who are you? But who?
As I said before, my name is Dietz.
Oh, okay. You don't think any of the other armies out here will win?
I've lived for a very long time and seen many a faction war out. Sometimes surprising things happen out of nowhere, turning the tides completely. Take the tale of the Chosen One from your lands. Who would suspect that a mere tribal could amount to such feats? However, we're not talking about one man in an army, we're talking about two armies, both of mass size. Stalemate will ensure in these lands for years to come. Eventually one will fade out, and the other will be left weakened. Unless, of course, another Chosen One rises to the fight.
So what was your issue with the priest?
He killed many of our men like dogs. Men of the cloth or not, I will not stand for that.
Who are you again?
Dietz.
Okay, just making sure. So what is this place?
In a way, I guess you could call it a church, or a town hall. It's here where I console the citizens. Not all people are like us. Some are born to follow, despite what others may believe. Some people have to have their choices made out for them. That is my duty, and the church hearings serve as their blessing.
Okay.
Yes. For your information, I'll be making sure that none of my men attack you outside, but I expect that you'll do the same.
Sure, yeah. Town hall. Hey, wait here. Quick save. Alright, what's he hiding? You got a vertibird. Oh. Sneaky, sneaky. Deetsy, deetsy. Deetsy, deetsy, sneaky, sneaky. Temperature. Immediately. Dead removed. Destructive. Yay. Oh, we're close to leveling up. Nice. Why does it start on 3? Are we missing entries? Terminal entry 03. Finished construction of this place. I'm now forced to call my home in the middle of this city of the dead. We dragged what remained of the vertibird back here. It's still in good shape, but the bird's never gonna fly again. At the very least, we can turn what's left of it into a home. Finally, the stuffiness of that thing is going to come in handy. Everyone is attempting to settle. Gunny's had the worst of it. He won't acknowledge that the Enclave's gone. There's still no way the other vertibirds made it out of there after the attack. They were just everywhere. I try not to let it show to my squad. I suppose there isn't much of a point in referring to them as my squad anymore, considering what they are now, or does it? Our nation may have been destroyed, but that doesn't mean we should have to lose our identity as true Americans. As long as we're alive, America is too, and will rebuild. We may not have the resources or the scientists of the Enclave, but as long as there is one, there can be many. Always, until one is set back to 0. Terminal Entry 4. Our first son, born within some caves, something I never thought I'd see. Honestly, I hoped that had I started a family, it would have been within the safety of the oil rig or Navarro, or even better, in America that accepted the Enclave's plan. All we have is a cave. There are 7 of us now. Out of the 4 who came here, my wife has done a lot of work and a lot of sacrifice. And our bloodlines, they stay pure, although there is a threat on the horizon. Scavengers have come to our home. Gunny warns me to attack them on sight, but I wonder if perhaps there is a better course of action. If we're to make this place what it can be, perhaps we could take these people under our wing and teach them the wonders of the Enclave. Then perhaps one day, perhaps before my lifetime, we can attempt to achieve what our precious government tried again. Of course, these scavengers would mostly be faltered by then, but for now, perhaps a reasonable sacrifice. That is, if they are willing to follow me. I'm still an officer of the Enclave, and I know how to make my voice carry. Perhaps I can convince these people to follow me under some sort of creed, a philosophy, or perhaps even a religion. I can imagine it's being done in ancient times. Perhaps now I can use the ignorance of these muck-dwelling tribals and scavengers to promote my own status. A mind is a precious thing to mold, but I suppose we'd have to get to know them. Entry 5. I don't write as often anymore, but so much has happened. We've started mining salt for preservatives and setting up hunting parties in the woods. That was until we lost the salt mines. Somehow the dreaded Yeshao burrowed their way into that cavern with ease, and we are unable to figure out why. The cave is so dark that no one can enter it without being taken as a snack by the dreaded things. For now, we've left the mine abandoned with our dwindling members thanks to the NCR. There is no need to take unnecessary risks. Speaking of the NCR, to my surprise, I have adopted one, so to speak. A week ago, a man came to our doorstep, an NCR soldier, wounded and bloodied upon the snow. We brought him in. The blood was not his. He carried dog tags from his fellow soldiers. Upon healing his many bullet wounds, we were able to learn... Oh, shoot. Accidentally clicked. Upon healing his many bullet wounds, we were able to learn that the NCR left him for dead. After a little chat, he is completely loyal to me now. The fool is more or less one of the stranger that I have met. He lives by honor-bound chivalry, claimed he would be in my service for life, for saving his. Strange ideology for one of the bears. I wonder why the bear left him behind. In the week that he has been here, he has done well in helping my men find supplies and aid in the construction of new buildings. For his tremendous abilities and assistance, I promoted him to captain of the guard. Imagine if he was with the Enclave in the good old days, perhaps we would have won. I've never seen a man with his ingenuity. Perhaps he would be able to deal with the horrible infestation of the cave. Entry 6. My precious wife, dead. Although we've made progress over the years, much progress, I knew it was only a matter of time before the icy cold hands of death reached for her down here. Pneumonia supposedly makes me think, what did our creed ever really solve? I lived by it, she lived by it, and those who came to live with us did. What did it solve? Maybe my ego. All I know is there isn't much I feel like writing about anymore. All I have is the creed, and I see it now. Without the creed, I truly have nothing. They all live by it now. I guess it's best to sometimes not have to reflect on such things. Let's see. Can we find the first 3 entries anywhere? Ooh, can we actually go in here? Is there like a pick up the. Nope. Beats journal entry 2. Eight ball. Basketball. Okay. Entry 1 or 3 in here? Am I stuck back here? Oh shit, I think I might be. Can't believe you done this. Eesh. Load. Auto. Okay, we're back up on this side. Oh, that's a ballerina. Filing cabinets. Oh, no, don't go in the water. There's no way out. I'm trying to find his other 2 journal entries. Alright, well, let's read entry 2. Navarro is no more. This time I'm fully aware of the culprits. It must be the same people who took out the oil rig, the New California Republic. We managed to flee with a few other vertibirds. I fear that they may not have made it. We're heading towards Oregon. Our co-pilot Gunny claims there's an enclave bunker hidden somewhere in the hills outside Portland. However, we're not sure of the location as of yet. I suppose time will tell when we arrive. I only hope the weather permits. So I'm guessing tape 3 was the weather does not permit. Okay, well that's cool. I like the vertibird wreck hidden in the attic. Let's see. Deets. Got these other journal entries on you? Alright. Hey, where's America at? Oh, hey. You ready to go?
You came back like you promised. I'm so happy. I mean, right behind you.
Whiskey. Whiskey. Give me that whiskey. Give me those cups and pitchers and ashtrays. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, Deets. Sorry. Apparently we're not supposed to pick up that book. My bad. Okay. guess we can go back to talk to, what's his face? Mean old sniper guy. Oh, wait, you're not mean old sniper guy. William June.
Don't get new people much. I'm guessing you're looking to trade.
Sure. Where'd you get your equipment?
Jacob's guys bring it in on hunts or raids. Not sure from where, but I don't ask questions.
Okay. Sure, yeah, what do you got?
You got it.
One laser pistol. I could always use some grip tape or grip tape. I think that's all we really need. Yeah, I'm good on everything else. Cool. What can you tell me about the town?
Oh, geez, dude. Well, it's a town, but it's in a cave. I don't really know what else I can tell you, man.
Opinion on mutants?
Oh, man, I hate those freaks. I mean, Dietz, he knows how evil they really are. Him and Jacob might as well cleanse these lands. I mean, I hope. Dietz says there'll be trouble in the following years, but he trusts that the strong will survive. Me and my sister are with that.
Okay. Do you know what that vigil in the front is for?
Oh, it's like a grave for my stepmom. Something Georgia carved. Don't ask me how.
Alright.
Till next time.
Wait, so is everyone here like Dietz's kid or something? Damn. It really is a cult. Getting some Far Cry 5 vibes. Alright, who's back here? Yeshu Cabin. The Lodge.
What is it you need?
Hey, heard you were in the NCR.
That's no secret. Yes, I was with them. Once. I learned very soon how they lacked certain values. They're one of the last things left that resembles the old world. It would be best if they were exterminated. Even now, they begin to wither and die as people lose faith in them.
So what do you think about them?
Parasites. Leeching the blood and life from young men and women looking to prove their worth. Even the ones here are no different. Even though they're rogue, I see very little difference in methodology. Like all parasites, they need to be exterminated. That or their food source.
Wait, what would you consider their food source?
Until next time.
Like the taxes they collect? Was that their food source? The NCR just eats taxes. Not even the money itself, but just the raw tax forms. Your W-2s?
Should have
NCR
packed some
food.
more survival gear. Some food or something.
Hello. Guardhouse. There we go. Jacob's Terminal. Terminal entry 1. Out of holotapes, need to buy more. Still, they're hard to come by. Not that I could show my face in town anymore. I lost most of my holotapes anyway during the storm that brought me here. Not that I'm ungrateful for what Dietz had to offer, but the night still haunts me, as one's near-death experiences can do. Technology, I never liked it, but it suits my needs. Since pencils are also hard to come by, at most, back in the old days, those holotapes were the best I could do. That and my trusty rifle and sidearm. This new office life is nice, but it's occurred to me that it might be getting to me. Here I am muttering to an old computer and writing pointless shit only I am ever going to see. I ought to take a pilgrimage, perhaps. A survivalist journey to hone my skills so that I don't get rusty. Entry 2. The ongoing conflicts in the wilderness are getting closer and closer to home. Even the snowmen have been trying to set up camp right outside the cavern entrance. Of course, we made short work of them, but it may be possible that they're camped out somewhere else that's close by. Best we clean out those parasites before they bring more, or worse. I know the NCR sometimes takes initiative to take on these groups for morale. If the NCR gets too close, I suppose we'll have to deal with them, and that might bring more. I worry what that would mean for our home. All I can say is that I'd fight for it to the last drop of my blood. I try to convince the old man that we should fight the NCR now, while they aren't aware of us. However, he cowardly refuses. I once held respect for him, but this severe lack of force on his part is rather upsetting. No future ruler should have that cowardly sense of misjudgment. If Dietz doesn't see the truth, he'll have to be taken care of. I know he's sick, so his death would have been expected. Oh, jeez. Alright. One of our own has left us. Once a militiaman, now reverted to that of a scavenger. Most of our rankings were once no more than lowly scavengers. Some even members of Dietz's own personal family. I was always wary when he described them like that, especially with implications regarding a limited gene pool. Regardless, this man is not one of Dietz's respected, and yet Dietz has encouraged me to let him go. Just because he hides in the ruins of the city, if it were up to me, we'd be setting traps and ambushes all over the place till we got it back. The first thing I do when I gain control, we'll attack that poor excuse for a village, Arlington. Then we'll take the NCR-controlled Goose Hollow, line up every citizen and sever their appendages. A show of force to inhibit fear to all those who would oppose us. As of now, we might as well be a joke. The way Dietz has us run from our problems and abusers is pathetic and pointless. To make it even worse, I fear we may have an issue within the town. Georgia, Dietz's last living daughter, has been rather vocal about our policy on the NCR and the mutants. It's disturbing. Had she not been one of Dietz's children, she'd be made an example of, along with all the mutants and mutant lovers that find this place. It has been a while since a new show was on stage. Okay, so Jacob's kind of fucking crazy. Yeah, I wonder why the NCR let him go. Alright, so have we gotten a quest while we're here yet? I imagine there's gotta be something. Hold the Pip Boy. Is this, wait. Oh, this is the first note, okay. Jacob's confession. So I'm guessing that's probably involved with a quest here somewhere. Alright. Well, I'm gonna cut here. Next episode, we'll go talk to Georgia, I guess. See if maybe we can... I don't know. I don't know what the quest line is supposed to be here. I'm guessing we either support Jacob or Dietz. Yeah. So, hope y'all enjoyed, and y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see y'all later.